Hello, my name is Viktor Axelsen. I'm 18 years old, badminton player from Denmark. I live in Copenhagen for myself in my own apartment. So I live nearby and I practice 2 times every day and go a bit to school as well, taking some subjects when I got the time. But yeah, badminton is pretty much all my life. Basically, I'm a badminton player living my dream in Copenhagen and doing what I love, and that is to play badminton. I was born in Odense, and I lived just 5 minutes walks from the local badminton hall, where my dad practiced once a week with some friends. So actually, I started playing when he had one court and I saw him playing, and I got onto the court and tried it, and I just fell in love with the sport from the start. So yeah, when I was 6 years old, I started on this team every Friday, and I just fell in love with the sport. So that's how it all started. So as I got older and I got a teenager, school seemed to be a bit boring, and badminton was the most important thing. So I really started to put all my time into it, and that's when I really realized that I could be something. My biggest success so far was reaching the final in the French Open Super Series, and first of all winning the World Junior Championships in 2010. Normally I will wake up around 6:30, something like that. And then I will have my breakfast and I will go to practice in Brøndby, where I drive to. And I will have a badminton practice in the hall for 2 hours. And then I will usually have a treatment, and then I will go to school for some hours, mostly for 2 to 3 hours. And then I will go back to the center to practice. It will be some physical in the afternoon, and sometimes also some badminton as well. Then I will go home and maybe do some homework and get something to eat. And then of course I'll spend some time with my friends as well in the night if I have the energy to it, because there will be a long day afterwards with 2 times practice as well. My goals in the near future is to qualify for the World Championships next year. I have to stay in the top 20 in the world, and yeah, that's my goal in the start here, and to reach some more Super Series finals and semifinals, and to keep moving upwards on the world ranking, so I can in some years be in the top 10. So yeah, I'll take one step at a time, but I believe in myself, and I hope that I can be in the top of world badminton in a few years. I'm working on to setting my new goals every day, not just as a badminton player, but as a person in whole as well, and I think that's very important. You know, if I can choose one guy who I can play a game against, maybe I should say it would be Zinedine Zidane, because he's such a legend, and I think it could be a great time to beat him in badminton. Yeah.